Everyone is connected, but no one is connecting. How has the most well-connected society in history also become the loneliest? We went from sending text messages to make phone calls and then eventually FaceTime. Quicker than ever, we can connect with family and friends. With a simple flick of the wrist, we can order food and many other different items into our front door. Some say that our generation lives better than kings and queens once lived. In today's video, we're gonna have a look at feeling lonely in the midst of so much connection. If you're new to the Immortal Men channel, welcome. My name is Bruce Veloso. Ever since I was 16, the feelings of depression and anxiety were close by. In fact, it has been noted by numerous professionals that such feelings have been increasing worldwide. It wasn't just happening to me. I see it as an invisible pandemic that has been here way before the arrival of the notorious coronavirus. Why do so many of us struggle mentally? I remember feeling very ashamed and confused about it, feeling like it was just happening to me. But what I've grown to realize is that every person is just like a universe of their own, filled with a multitude of problems. Every single person is just as complex and as livid as you are. Medical professionals say that some people are more genetically inclined to, experience feelings of depression than other people can. Similar to how some people gain weight easier than others. It is well known that if you take antidepressants, you'll feel better. Personally, I have taken citalopram, which is a type of chemical antidepressant, and for a while I did feel better. But without figuring out the reason why I was struggling in the first place, all that the antidepressant did was provide a short-term fix for a deep-rooted problem. A short fix until the pain comes back again, which then results in you needing an increasing dosage to stop the pain. And if you don't take a look at yourself, you can enter into this cycle of taking increasing dosages once the short fix cannot fix it no more. And that happened to me. And until I actually stopped and thought about what may be causing me to feel this type of way, is when I actually got better. And so, although the antidepressants made me feel better, gradually I stopped feeling like I was being myself. So I needed to find other ways to cope without the need to use it. There were two things that helped me improve my mood and also quit chemical antidepressants. Even though it's true that some people are more inclined to be sad than others are, environment also plays a big factor on the way you feel, such as the weather and social life, for example, just to name a few. Most of the factors that cause depression and anxiety are not in our genes. And with quarantine, we find ourselves staying more inside the house than we would normally do. So here are a few tips on what helped me to improve my mood for the better when I struggled. Once I took the time to understand why I feel the way I feel, I've realized that there are things that I should do that I don't do, and things that I should not do that I do. Even though the things that work for me may not work for you, I honestly believe that it's worth a try. So yeah, here we go. Tip number 1, understanding when it all started. Was it when you started neglecting the things you enjoy? Was it when you stopped going to the gym? Or you stopped calling your friends, your family? Or was it way before that? Was it when you had to stay at home more often than you would like to? Or was it before you had to stay at home at all? So tip number 2, you need to talk about it. In the same way that you wouldn't be embarrassed if you had sprained your ankle, you shouldn't be embarrassed if you struggle a bit mentally as well. In the same way, you would nurture and take care of your ankle, you need to nurture and take care of your mind. Because in the same way that you cannot walk, if you do walk, it hurts a lot. With a hurt ankle, if you try to do your daily stuff when you're not feeling very good mentally, although it's not impossible to do, it will hurt. Once you have a rough idea of what aspects of your life you've been neglecting, make a plan and act on it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about the video, if you liked it or not. Let me know if it's helpful to you. If you are struggling right now, I'm gonna leave my socials are down in the description box, so you can check me out and talk to me if you need someone to talk to. And yeah, that's it, guys. Immortal Man is out.